rappers. I never knew you niggas before rap. I've been out in the city, in the trenches, pulling through in Benzes and shit.
Long time coming, man. Been putting it down in the streets for a while now. Real nigga, 100. Ain't stopping none. Niggas hating, bitches faking. It's cool though. Hope they ready. TRC, takeover, August 2nd. Streets ain't gonna be the same, man. You hearing it out my own mouth. Young boss, it's time to turn up on these boys.
Man, a lot of people know me from the streets. A lot of these new up and coming young guys and young ladies, they don't know who I am, but I'm a street nigga, man. It feel good for everybody to notice me for my music and not no negative shit, you know what I mean? Definitely feel good. I mean, I like it, but I don't like how a lot of motherfuckers stealing my shit and chopping my shit down and acting like they ain't used to listen to G-Rock CDs and all that. Niggas catch a little buzz and it's like, fuck the kid and all that. I mean, it's cool. I'm definitely proud for the city because we came a long way. Like, I be in and out of state a lot and people do be asking about certain people. You know what I mean? I don't throw them under the bus. I just, you know what I mean? Salute them.
City, how you get your name up?
For real, see, a lot of motherfuckers know me for my big homeboy, free my nigga Oak, man, free 40, feel me, free Frazier. I've been in the streets since I was like 12 years old, but when I came out with this rap shit, I used to go to the club for real, you know, average dope boy shit, give out my CDs, give them out to the ladies, give them out to the niggas, spread them out all around the communities and shit, you know what I mean? Get that shit out there, and that's when, see, like, when I started rapping, like, really putting it out there, like, the Instagrams and the Twitters and the Facebooks wasn't really popping. So I really built my buzz from like the mud for real. Feel me? It wasn't like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people who still ain't heard my music, but they just know that people talk good about it. So, you know, that's good though. I'm a trap star, man. We at Emerson Village right now. We can walk over here right now and get all the J's. They know me. This shit real, man. Them rap niggas ain't accepting no motherfucking calls with the jail, nigga. I'm on a DVD, nigga. You want to shot the DVD out or what, man? I'm out here telling them how we dug it, man. Man, this Baltimore real talk, man. Shout him out, man. This my Doug, man.
Baltimore real talk. What the fuck is up, man? Fuck out of here. I want to get a DVD. I miss the motherfucking DVD.
Say it again, yo. What you say? Say it again.
Got niggas screaming G-Rock from the motherfucking jailhouse. You know what I'm saying? TRC, it's real like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my nigga Kevin Gates, man. Y'all go on Instagram and check Kevin Gates out. He posts me on his page. Real street nigga, man. You know what I mean? I got shit with him. That's my favorite of them all. That's my nigga, like, feel me? Got shit with Dog, Tracy T. Already been to Hollywood without rap money. So like a lot of shit that these niggas do when they get this little bit of attention, it don't excite me because I already did it in the club. Y'all were the same niggas in the club doing like this. Man, what kind of shoes they is and all that. Yeah, I remember all that.
Yo, what it is, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And there, y'all, we got to highlight another legend from my city, y'all. For the people that's not from my city, y'all gonna enjoy this. And y'all probably gonna wish y'all knew this rapper around the same time we know him, because I'm trying to tell y'all he had it. You feel me? And the rap I'm talking about is a rap by the name of G-Rock. Now, G-Rock lost his life tragically to the streets of Baltimore, I think in the year 2015, and I'm going to get to that a little bit later in the video. But G-Rock had everything he had everything you need, you know, to be a successful rapper, trap-type rapper in Baltimore, even worldwide. He had it. And what make G-Rock special is G-Rock came up under the, back in the times where it was CDs, you know. You really had to put the groundwork in order to blow in hip-hop. And I remember G-Rock from down the club passing out CDs. You know, this was around the time when you'd get somebody the CD there, give it a look, and be like, man, I ain't really listening to this. But when you take his CD, you pop it in, you couldn't help but notice Shorty had skills because he was talking that shit that most of us was living back in the day. You understand? Now, G-Rock started rapping early on in life. I think he learned how to rap by one of his family members by the name of K-Mac. Now, K-Mac is a rapper from Emerson Village. Most people probably never known him, you know, because he's a little older, but he was rapping to one of the pioneers when you consider rap in Baltimore. You understand? Because I told y'all when it comes to Baltimore and rap, we don't really have a long history. Now, we got a long history of artists, No, Drew Hill come to mind. A couple other people. But when it came to hip hop, I don't know what it was, yo. It seemed like for our city, hip hop just wasn't clicking. But we had some guys, and I talked about that in the video I did before, and I told y'all the evolution of Baltimore hip hop. And G-Rock was part of that evolution. Now, G-Rock comes from the Emerson Village area. You know, most people know about Emerson Village now from YBS School, but G-Rock was first. You know, it probably was some people before him, but we talking about G-Rock. And when you thought back then, when you thought of Emerson Village, you thought of Woodridge and all that area back there, you thought of G-Rock. He was doing this thing, and most people know him. You understand? And I ain't talking about rap-wise. You'll see G-Rock just out in the streets because he was really outside. And before G-Rock started rapping by himself, he was part of a group called the Teflon Don, which was G-Rock, Lodo, Shams, and Swine. Now, I know Lodo personally. You know, I know he caught a bet a couple years back. But from my knowledge, I think he's still rapping. But him and G-Rock was doing their thing rapping back then, you know, and they was always talking trap music. You know, this was around the time, I think, if I'm being honest, when trap music in Baltimore was really taking off. You know, this is when dope boys realized that, yo, it's cool to rap. We got the green light now, yo, we can rap. And I think G-Rock introduced that to Baltimore because he had this look, the style, the flow, you know, typical Baltimorean, slick talker. You understand what I'm saying? That was G-Rock.
I throw my hood and hold my pants. Me on the sweet girl, hold my glass. Matter of fact, get loose, just sexy ass. Niggas in the club with big chains on, you can tell the way his neck is fresh. I got my own flow. I ain't never been a style fighter. I do this shit for them federal trial fighters. G-Rock so hot that the booth need a firefighter. I gave you my life so the streets they can't say I'm a liar. Remember when I was a kid, I started as a hitter. And niggas I was hitting for, and now they
I'm not sure what broke those guys up. I know Lodo caught a bit out West Virginia. But at that time, I think, you know, we still had groups, you know. Nowadays, it's more solo artists doing their thing, and G-Rock wound up going solo. But one of the other things that I think make him special is he was from Emerson Village, and the village backed him. And this was around the time, like I said, y'all, when people wasn't backing rappers. You know, you have a rapper from your hood, and niggas would be like, I'm rocking with him, but for the most part, if I'm being honest, we looked at rappers as goofies. You feel me? We ain't think that rappers were street niggas. We looked at it like that around that time, that rappers was portraying our lives. But during this time, the guys from the streets started rapping. And the neighborhood supported the rappers. And you talking about Emerson Village. For the people from Baltimore, y'all know the village has a long history. A lot of money up the village. It's been that way since I can remember, since the Uplands days. You understand? And these people from Emerson Village, the part where he was from, backed them 100%. When you talk about the streets, I would say G-Rock had the streets.
Out here trap, man. Take the camera in the corner store and ask that nigga about me, man. Got my thug Will Bill out there. We out here, man. We the cameramen, man. Keep focusing on me.
Free my niggas, rest in peace, Suddy G, G-Baby, free Jiggy.
All these rubber bands just give me the chill. Need to play on my bill, shit, give me that steel. I'ma run up on his ass, show the nigga shit real. Then walk right off like it ain't a big deck. Got iced out ears with a frozen neck. And these niggas hating on me, y'all get no respect. Got a shout out to my plug, cause he paid my lawyer. Took a loss and bounced back. Call me shake back shorty, nigga. Call me slippin' Robbie, so I keep the pop 40. I'ma barbecue a pussy if he try to run up on me. Got Molly on deck. The bitches getting horny, you a nice yellow bone. Then buzz it open for me, you a nice brown bone. Let me push you in the orgy, give a fuck about you haters, cause these bad bitches are doing me. I got money on good.
What I was referencing early in the video, because I don't want people to get this confused. I ain't saying he was no goofy. I'm saying back when I can remember, when G-Rock used to be down in the clubs, this was 08, 07, 06. You understand what I'm saying? When CDs was really a thing and people was handing them out. And when I went to prison, I came home 09. G-Rock already had his buzz. He was already on the rise. And you see how his city or his neighborhood supported him at this time. It wasn't like that back then. Not from what I can remember. It was not like that. But come 2013, 2014, 2015, before he lost his life, everybody was rapping. You know, like I told y'all in the previous video, everybody at that point realized, yo, rap could be a legitimate way out, you know, because the internet started to take off. But you hear G-Rock talk earlier on in the video, he was talking about rapping before the internet really started taking off, before the Twitters, you know, before the Instagrams, before the Facebooks, you know. They was starting to come around, but at that point, people didn't really understand the tool that they had in their possession, you know. I think Soulja Boy was one of the first ones that really, you know, elevated from the internet era. And G-Rock wasn't just a, you know, street nigga. Like I said, we used to see him a lot. If you was outside during them years, I'm talking about in any club scenery, Baltimore Street, Choices, Hammerjacks, you might run across him. Even if you up the Village, you know, up the shopping center, up Royals, you might run across him because he was one of them guys, like you heard him say, people know me. You feel me? And people, if you didn't know him by name or face, you know him by just a guy that you like, dang, y'all see yo a lot. That was Shorty. You know, Shorty was around. I can stamp that. You feel me? And every now and then, you know, like I said, you know, with rap and rappers, you know, that's just how this is going to go. Every now and then, G-Rock could give you a quick 16 posted on the internet. And I'm telling y'all ain't heard his lyrics yet. But what you ready to hear in these freestyles was pure dope boy music from Baltimore.
I'm in these streets and I don't play, chasing paper every way. I got dope and haze. Hustling so hard, I got the same clothes on for days. Can't afford another raise, 16s like grenades. G'd up like my belt, tennis shoes, and my shades. You was trying to get laid and I was capping up trays. You was fucking up packs, I was stacking up change. Yeah, we the same age, y'all laying in my lane. These boys bad biddies, they feel a nigga pain. I know what it feel like to hustle in the rain with the blow water cane. I'm the block LeBron James, harder than raw dope, fresher than a bar soap. I don't listen to these rappers cause these niggas all jokes. Car notes, y'all broke. I'm from West Balto, Teflon, record south, putting on a car show. Y'all know, flow sit like a pit with Parvo. Don't leave home without that semi-auto. Flammable bars, it's like I'm spitting charcoal. Same youngster used to sell crack with Fu and Mongo. Beef time, I be on your block spinning pronto. 410, it's a lot of Marlows. Send you to the crossroads, it's a bunch of lost souls. Ready block, scramble shops, and a million raw holes. Got the streets on smash, I'm a black Congo. Niggas hating on the low, cause they don't get a mention. My baby mama, she be geeking, that's what BMs do. The wait is over, people, here you go. GM2.
G-Rock, Teflon Dons, my man Swine right here. Free Lodo, saying what it is.
All y'all niggas block.
W Zone, we from Emerson Village, niggas already know what it is, man.
Let's get it.
Bricks the Phantoms, nigga.
Right.
Let's go. Yo. From a juvie to a grown man, I sling my own gram. I stack paper, duck haters, that's the program. They said they catching bodies, but I heard they tones jam. I don't gotta hit the block because my phone jam. But I still do, send 1,000 pills through. Bring me back 10, 3,000, what I'ma give you. Try a dip on me, a nigga gon' have to kill you. Yams on the scale and the lean in the fridge too. Let me show you how a real nigga from what Ridge do. Straight swaggin', cake and ratchets. I'm from North Woodington, we turn apes to phantoms. Put the lookout on the corner, fill a vacant with scramble. When them charges rolled in that bail paper, I had it. Just find my co-signers, get my paperwork handled. Now I'm back on the streets, my money is getting long. These niggas thought I was gone and pumping weights in the yard. If so, I would've got all Rico Suave on the broad, persuaded the prison guard to put the shit in a bra. I'm raw like smack, bars hard like cooked crack. The bars hog of the hood back and y'all starving cause y'all rats. I'm 100 100. I don't change, I'm just trying to get my change whatever way that it come. Raw dope, scramble, or cane. Your gorillas untamed. Snatch this 40 out my jeans like stacks the knockers till we gon' charge them to the game. I hustle for my mortgage while y'all hustling for Jordans. Fuck a trifling asshole, make it rain on my daughter. She daddy little girl, so you know I got spoiler, not to mention another 10,000 for my lawyer. A whole brick of blow. Still buying quarters. My shoes made by Gucci and my 7s out of Nordstrom. It's a war around here. Big Berettas on the porch. Big work from overseas, yeah, we catching at the border. Just get the baking soda, I'ma stretch it with the water. When it get rock solid, you can come and place your order. I got what you need for the smoker, shooters, and snorters. They can see I got bread, they calling me Snappy Porter. I used to be a worker, now the captain on the corner. The blow from Pakistan and the kush from California. I told them I was finna run a strip, I tried to warn them. Now they doing bad, I guess that's just the word we call karma.
Don't boy shit. Don't boy shit. Don't boy.
Not from Baltimore, you can hear in them lyrics, just in them freestyles. Shorty had a way with putting words together. You know, most people from Baltimore, it's a lot of slick talkers in Baltimore. If people think I'm talking slick, man, shit, it's some people way slicker talking better than me, I promise you. But Shorty was one. He was one of them ones. You understand? And typically in our community, if I'm being honest, when you dealing with rappers, you know, we living in a crab in a barrel city. It's a crab in a barrel mentality. So, typical with rappers, if I'm being honest, y'all, niggas don't like to see other niggas come up. But what I can say about G-Rock, from what I noticed with him, is he was totally different. You know, G-Rock got support and supported other rappers in the city. And that's not something that you typically see, especially from somebody on the rise. Now, you might see it from a person when they all the way up. But when you're in a position, in a situation where everybody is trying to come up, you barely ever see people reach back or reach over, you know, to lift their man up and collab on mixtapes and songs. But G-Rock did that, and the other rappers supported him. Other notable faces from the city supported him.
You know what it is, baby. Long Scooter, man. Baltimore City shit, baby. The voice. You take everybody doing this shit. Shout out my man, 2 Clocks.
Shout out Real Music, DVD, you know what I mean? YBS, TRC, Dream Chasers, MMG, you know what it is, man.
TRC is it's really like 3 different crews in one. You feel me? You got White Lock Boys, they LOE, you got FMG Music, that's East Baltimore, like Projects, Chapel Hill, Latrobe, all that. I'm from Emerson Village, like I just was like, niggas really needed something like the brand, like, and just put it all under one umbrella instead of like working against each other. You know what I mean? It's set. Like, you the one that's buzzing, we gonna push you. You buzzing, we gonna push you. It really don't matter. Just like I had already built my fan base up from like doing little shows in and out of town, going around giving out CDs and videos and shit. Like, but like the vision for real is just like a fucking No Limit Records vision. You know what I mean? Feed bands, you see how like you got Future, then you got Scooter, then you got Test.
How many times, and this can be from any city, probably except for Atlanta, because Atlanta, you know, they typically work with each other, but how often do you see a person talk like that? You know, rest in peace to Lil Scooter, you know, that was him in the beginning, shout out to Chano. But how often do you see a person on the rise talk about, yo, look, yo, we all rapping, we all doing our thing, yo, we might as well link up and get together. You hardly ever see that in some of these cities. But you heard Shorty, you heard how he think, and I think, you know, if everything could have worked out how it was supposed to go, I think that was a good idea. You know, if we all doing the same thing, why not come up together? You know, create something nice. We can create a team, an unstoppable team. And at that time, their team was unstoppable, you know, from East to West Baltimore. All spitters. You understand? But G-Rock lost his life to the streets of Baltimore. And I'm going to get that back to that a little bit later, you know, because one of the things about Shorty is y'all still ain't heard the song yet. You ain't heard the song yet, but what I'm ready to show y'all is that G-Rock was almost there. No, he was almost there. G-Rock was one of the guys that brought mainstream to the city. From Rocco to Alley Boy when he was in his prime. To Kevin Gates, you know. I think I can say, if I'm being real, you know, this is Keeping G News, we gotta keep it real. I think G-Rock was probably one of the first artists to bring mainstream artists to the city. Though they was on the rise, like Kevin Gates, Alley Boy was at the top of his game, as was Rocco. You know, he was still dealing with Future at that time. And he brought them to the trenches, brought them to the city, and they collabed and put out, you know, good projects together. And you listen to his music, shit, I think you can see why.
Working 5 phones, I got 10 different colognes, 85 for a gram, 1200 for a zone. Niggas hating on me, really wanna be my clone. And everywhere I go, don't I always rep the zone. Working 5 phones, I got 10 different colognes, 85 for a gram, 1200 for a zone. Niggas hating on me, really wanna be my clone. And everywhere I go, don't I always rep the zone. My niggas in the bank, I spend the money cause I'm loyal. I ain't had no silver spoon, I had to get it out the soil. Keep it on the low number so the dope fiends spoil. Trying to fire on low, watch the Shirley Temple boil. Tell her hustles on the corner, it's 250 for a quarter. Said it come from California, but I bought this weed from Georgia. I'm smelling Gucci guilty, my baby Gucci Flora. Y'all niggas swagger Torah, boy I'm icy from the floor up. I don't think the game ready for this West Baltimore. You can go to sleep, getting high, do the same thing in the morning. Even when a nigga snoring, my little niggas getting to it. I be down Tyson's corner, popping rubber bands, boing. I hollered at my squad, said y'all ready. We bout to sew the streets up, they said already. Give a nigga headshots like Casino Joe Pesci. Your opinion don't count if you ain't got no fatty. Tell them bitches like Rocco, we ain't going steady. Got monster for an engine so the pigs won't catch me. Caught a nigga, owe me money, stabbed him up cause he was petty. I be splitting open birds like kids with Christmas presents. I be thugging in the streets, your favorite rapper ain't this shit. Here, gangster where he from, come to Baltimore, bitch. Came in bobbing in the city, but he left out with a switch. I ain't signing for no Benz, I already had them whips. Niggas know that I'm the one, man, these other niggas half-assing, but shorty get it done. You don't grind, you don't shine, that's the motto where I'm from. Whole left wrist numb, got your bitches trying to come. Hit the club, pop some bottles, throw some money, watch me stunt. I got 2 biddies that's going with me, we bout to have some fun. And these slugs in my mouth, they don't pop out, they ain't fronts. Made my local police salary in less than a month. That's the reason they harassing me to put me in them cuffs. And my bitch say she in love with me, but I just think it's lust. And the plug said some bad boy, but I ain't talking puff. I accomplished a whole lot in life, but I ain't did enough. Say my name the wrong way, when we catch you, you get snuffed. I done reached a whole brick from an 8-ball or some dust. I got makeup on my boxes, so my bitch she tryin' fuss. What I counted from the trap today, that shit gave me a rush. I'm the one.
It's a G-Rock in every city. I'm talking about a guy that, you know, was almost like a trendsetter. You know, he broke the mold when it came down to Baltimore, and it came down to other artists from other cities, or major artists working with Baltimore artists. I'm sure in every city y'all got that person. And in my city, that was G-Rock. Now, people might disagree, but I don't remember mainstream artists coming and rapping with rappers from Baltimore before this. I could be wrong, though. But it's typical in these type of situations. You know, you can live in a city where everybody love you, yo, but it's always something that happens, you know, no matter how it go. And G-Rock was one of the ones that lost his life before his time, in my opinion. I think if he could have lived a couple more years, because he was right on the cusp of growing or blowing, I think we would have seen G-Rock break mainstream, as was Scooter. You know, he was probably at that same level, at that same peak, you know, that same stepping stone. If they could have just took one more step, they would have been where they were supposed to be. They could have got out the city and got out the trenches, but this is Baltimore. This is one of the most dangerous cities in the United States, and in order to survive in Baltimore, you got to move a certain type of way, and sometimes even if you're moving right, you can still lose your life, you know. Baltimore is one of them cities where trouble can find you, no matter how hard you try to avoid it, you know. Now, on July 31st, 2015, G-Rock lost his life to the streets of Baltimore. You know, it was a very sad day. A lot of people was upset because everybody's seeing it at this point, you know, especially for the ones that was around and the ones that watched him grow and watched him go from passing out CDs to getting these mainstream artists to come into the city. It hurt, as was when Scooter died. It hurt. And I think it might have hurt when Scooter died more because we seen what G-Rock had and we seen what we thought G-Rock was going to do to the industry. But it never happened. And I want to close this out by saying, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You know, support Keep It G News. This was the story of G-Rock, a Baltimore legend, if I'm being real. And this is one of them times and one of them situations where we see this all too often. And we see this in a lot of cities where you got this guy that seems like he comes out of nowhere, even though they've been putting the groundwork in. And you watch him, you get excited for him, you cheer for him. And it's like before they reach that pinnacle to where they ready to cross over, they lose their life, man. And I want to say rest in peace to G-Rock, yo. Salute to G-Rock for everything he meant to the city, because he still got mixtapes, you know, for Mayweather 3 and all the mixtapes he put out that you can still bump today. We talking about timeless music. It's just sad that he didn't get a chance to live long enough to see the effect that he had on the city.
Only a violent motherfucker.
He dries all of my tears away.
Peace, my nigga G-Rock.
Peace, man. You already know, man. TLC or nothing. Man. Stand up, man. That's a big trip class, man.
I know niggas went to jail and never dropped a dime. Came home from that dime, still money on his mind. Jail don't change, you just sharpen your skills. How to play your red views when you getting them bills, or how to run down on a nigga when you sparking a still. For a clean getaway, casket clothes, had no face. Sometimes I hit the surf and I just stare at the sky. Think about Corey Light, I question God plenty times. Is there a heaven for a trapper? Why my niggas had to die? And LP should be alive, he went way before his time. You don't know nothing about my environment. All I see is dope sales, bitches twerking and violence. Snake niggas plotting, kids ain't got no guidance. My mother can't sleep all night, she hearing sirens. And when she hear them sirens, she call on FaceTime to make sure that her baby good. She know that her baby hood, and I'm serving the neighborhood. But she know that these niggas hate. She know that I got the 8. She just pray 24/7 that her baby safe. I went from serving dimes to things to lay back pushing weight. Got me a Mercedes, used to ride a Delta 88. Stand up if you relate. Niggas pray for my fall, somebody pray to elevate. My bitch said, did I come yet? I don't get tired like I'm Kevin Gates. Hit the Sachi store, cashed out 7 on my waist, 357 on my waist. 7s, that's what hold my cake. I need a down bitch who trustworthy. She can hold my safe. All the dirt we did as kids, you think we making heaven gates? We used to shoot at niggas, crack sales on Kevin every day. Crack your head, won't hesitate. Pour me a cup, get some head, let me meditate. Street niggas I educate, we heavy in y'all featherweight. Bitch niggas click hopping, DJs dick riding, bitches want clout. All they doing is screenshotting, selling things to the fiends that got the team poppin'. Think I give a fuck about some likes when I got send these money orders to my niggas doing life. I'm just trying to re-up and flip so I can get a better price. And when I step out the door, every day I roll the dice. All the crosses make me heartless, my nigga, I'm cold as ice. Niggas hate me for no reason, so shit, I'm toting pipes and I'm too nice for open mic. I'd rather open up with white. To tell the truth and be honest, I don't fuck with these rappers. I fuck with niggas selling dope, street money in they mattress. Niggas hating on me constantly cause he ain't a factor, but I'll run down on his ass and do him bad with that blast.
Y'all niggas can't copy me, let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.